We're going to look at some temporary repairs on our roofs. So we can have lots of different things go wrong. We have cyclone damage. The first one we're going to look at is a whirly bird. We do have whirly birds in far north Queensland, plenty of them. And what we normally find is with the whirly birds after a cyclone, these spin so fast that the actual whole whirly bird flies off and we only end up with the base still there. What could also happen is the whirly bird top can get damaged. So this is the top here. And the way it works is the whirly bird spins around like that. So it's going really, really fast as the wind hits it. And as the rain comes down, hits it, there's these little lips here, and that just throws the water away and stops the water from getting inside here. If the water can get into here, it can actually then go into the ceiling. So you just straight into there, and we can have some damage coming that way. So what happens if our whirly bird has been spinning really well, and then something hits it, or something goes wrong with it and it stops? That means our whirly bird can now leak. So if we're on the ground and we see our whirly bird stopped, what we can do is think, how are we going to actually stop any more water getting into that whirly bird? Simply enough, we can look at it and go, okay, we can leave this whole cowl here, so this top part's the cowl, and we want to cover it so that no more water can get into there. A couple of ways we can do it. We could probably use a piece of plastic, like a black plastic here, which we take up onto the roof, we put over there like that. Quite awkward to work with, and then what we've got to try to do is hold it in place. So we would then use our cloth tape or our gaffer tape here, try to hold it down. And as you can see, I would have a lot of trouble trying to hold that, get it in place, but eventually I would get it okay. The good thing about the plastic is it's nice and thick. The bad thing about it, it does break down in the sunshine. So UV is not UV rated or resistant, and after about a month, you'd find that it would all start to fall apart and we'd have to fix it again. But we've got to remember, this is temporary repairs. We're not doing a full-time job with this where it's going to last 12 months. Temporary repair, until the owner can get it fixed. And hopefully in a month or so, or even less, a couple of days, they can get somebody in to fix it up. Another simple way to do it is, if we don't have any, we can go see the owner and say, have you got a garbage bag? Okay, garbage bags work really good for this one, because basically what we can do is, we can just get it straight over our whirly bird like this, bring it over, pull it down, nice and tight, not too tight so you rip it. Now, don't just put one on it though. You put one on there and the sun gets on too much, it'll wreck it pretty quick. Get a second. Okay, you put a second one on it, right over the top. Okay, and if you think it's going to take a little bit longer for the repair to happen, something else, there might be lots of them or something like that, get a third and a fourth. Keep on putting them over. Okay, got to get the air out of that. I'm going to pull it right down. Now that we've got it over like that, we want to make sure it's going to be tidied up a little bit. So the bottom, to stop it coming off, we're going to get our cloth tape or a gaffer tape. Simply enough, what we're going to do is just go straight around here, get it around the base, pull it around, okay, and with the cloth tape, I'll bring this around so you can see it. Really good, I love the cloth tape because all you can do is grab it either side. If you can come in nice and close, you just rip it, okay, and it does that. Now the other thing you want to do is get rid of these flappy bits too, because as they're moving in the wind, it'll actually then destroy the plastic because it's going to wear out. So what we can also do here then is get another one, start around our back, get that little flap down out of the road, tighten it around, all the way around, okay, and once again when we get around to here, we'll just grab hold of it and rip it. Fix up all the ends, have a look at it and make sure that we've got it nice and tight all the way around. You could even go like this, over the top, down like that, just to support it a little bit more. That was the simplest way of doing it. As I said, more garbage bags the better, because as you keep putting them over, the first one might get destroyed in the UV or with the sun, once that goes, and then the next one and the next one. Really, really important to tell the owners though, if they only use garbage bags to fix their whirly bird up, they need to get a plumber as soon as they can to do the other repair. Otherwise they'll be ringing you up and saying, my whirly bird is now leaking. Simple one for that first one.